Welcome to Toffee TV. Here is the Everton News Daily. Andre Gomes will continue his return to fitness this week ahead of Everton's trip to Arsenal at the weekend. Gomes, who played in a 60-minute behind closed door game at Finch Farm on Sunday and came through that with no ill effects, will be monitored building up to the Arsenal game at the weekend. Whether it's too soon, Carlo Ancelotti will make that call later in the week, but it was great to see him back. Everton have released a video today showing 4 or 5 minutes of the training game, showing him with some excellent crossfield passes, and it's just great to see him back on the pitch running around in an Everton kit, and hopefully before too long back in the first team as well. Napoli midfielder Allan has reportedly rejected a new 3-year deal to stay in Italy. That's led to more rumours that Everton will join the race for him in the summer. Everton reportedly, or Carlo Ancelotti rather, reportedly spoke to Allan in January about moving to Goodison Park. A fee of around 17 million has been mooted for the Brazilian midfield player. 29, is he really fitting Everton's criteria? Who knows? We will see. Everton are also interested in Jonathan David from Ghent. He is a midfield player who can play up front. He scored 19 goals in 35 games this season. He's also got 10 assists. Everton reportedly monitoring him very, very closely. And a fee of around 20 million euros would reportedly get him out to Ghent. And again, spoke to the Piv about him. He thinks he's a good player. Someone who can play in a couple of different positions. I think he could do quite well. So that'll be a good one if Everton can pick up players like that, certainly this summer. Jamie Carragher has said that FFP is nonsense. Speaking on Sky's Monday Night Football, he mentioned Everton specifically and said that Everton are prevented from closing the gap by things like FFP. He said that Mashiri and with Alisher Usmanov in the background, Everton want to spend lots of money to bridge the gap at the top and get back challenging for trophies at the top of the league. It's ridiculous that, and they should be allowed to spend whatever money they want and can afford to make up that gap. Otherwise, they have to sit there and watch everybody else going further away from them. And he's absolutely right. It's a bit ridiculous that clubs can't spend their own money. Obviously, there's an investigation going on with Manchester City at the moment. But the fact that you can't spend whatever money you can afford just goes against, in my opinion, competition. There should be something, of course, that clubs have to adhere to, but to say that one club can spend, 400 million while another can only spend 75, how is that fair? We've said it time and time again. The big clubs have got in a nice position and they've pulled up the ladder to ensure that their place at the top table isn't threatened. So the more people that speak about this, the more important and the bigger the subject becomes. So I actually agree with Carragher. It is absolute nonsense. And finally, Howard's Way Film is hosting a special screening in London Piccadilly. Graham Sharp will be there with director Rob Sloman as well. That's taking place on the 27th of February 2020. Go and see it. Go and see it. If you've already seen it, go and see it again. Go and see it with your mates. Support the film. All the details of the event are available on www.toffeetvefc.com. Visit the site, look at all the details and get your tickets sorted, especially if you're a blue living in London. Go and join it. It's a fantastic film, and the DVDs will be getting sold after as well. Every Evertonian should own a piece of this history. It's a fantastic film about our greatest era. Absolutely brilliant. Make sure you go and watch it, and if you've seen it, go and see it again. Support Rob, who's put his own money into this film to bring us Evertonians a fantastic documentary about our greatest ever era. Make sure you do it. That's it. Make sure you subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and if you want more videos, join us over on Patreon. See you later.